Emu bibia kwaba Amra Mega TV and platform with ESO. Subin, former member of parliament Yura, Eugene Boakye Edin Simbi Atudra. Afa NPP, Professor Michael Okoye Committee report no. Na mobekaya endra NPP for a multi stage. Justin Frimpong Kodua de to NPP supporters in anim, any Ghana for in anim, so one perform well. Into Ghana for inform funso and chomo. This is a sema dibiana mekan wahanum. Sister idea we MPP for ya sebi ebema omu eye animunyam no kakra so abeka ho. Eno nche so mbe win election because the equality it is likely say they will be in opposition for more than 8 years. What you say? In Chabusia for when a Subin MP, a former member of parliament, Yura, Eugene Boakye, or call in Shire Femon in an Jantwa, and or church and Semubi say, and you may be a MPP for year in power. Entry, you know, I will say, or more desist from it, or more a free home. Now, and a year John Mahama, a mamuna obu with young ones, I mean, with the youth, no, MPP for so, a senior sardino. Now, or more better memubima, or muneden. Omunfa to me and share the young people, the youth, and Sayanko Ninkoti, Eugene Boakye, and Sama Urano editu Idria Koba Ebetwaso.
The report no or the ama empenyufo na eba no bia ka ho asem. Ade ba kwa na very interesting yera JFK Justin Frimpong Kodua, our general secretary for MPP. Na ose omopa MPP for achew. MPP for achew. Se omudi nkugu. Ehon nsem ne de ababebre nsema okaye obia we kwan a offer so edge no yenti nsem ne bi na afi ye ne honorable Eugene Boakye Antwi, former member of parliament, Subin entwetwe nkomo.
As a government, because to Ghanaians who were disappointed with us as a party, as a government, because of certain inactions and actions of our party and our government. We have heard you, and as a party, we are reflected on everything that happened during our tenure of office. We know we did our best in terms of infrastructure, in terms of policies, but we didn't get everything right. So to everyone who hears us, who watches us, on behalf of the National Party, we want to say we are sorry for the disappointment that you had. But we can assure you that we have learned our lessons, and the restructuring that is going to happen in our party will make sure that the new patriotic party comes back on the right road, and in 2028, when by God's grace you give us the mantle, all the wrongs that were made will be corrected for us to have a better government under the leadership of a flag bearer that we will select.
Enti we a JFK or say opa MPP for achew opa Ghana for achew na omesua de omahu omu mistakes na omesua de enti Ghana for esamo mutumi 2028 omobeya adepa omesua omade. Anyway, but many honorable Eugene Boakye Antwi, former member of parliament, Subin, former deputy minister for works and housing, entwetwe nkomo. Afi nyina afi na ye twetwe nkomo. Honorable Machi.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The charity for nyina teacher Subin persuasive for and when you share me ever call parliament in Bruno. It's your something my show to for and when I made the Sabbath call we are studio force.
Afisha Panso, Afi nyina yenkasa already.
Afin 2 and so. Na ega in Google kesi Google na anyway.
Menim say time amudi nkuku no okasa bebre out of pain okasa ya because menim say even when now mo party was umpono on several occasions I remember maybe on Peace FM okache kwam sefa kan say aseonfo ne buafu nti yentie wo mo MPP fo ntie wo mo mekai hamne no na wo party ni mu but I'm sure say na wo Canada ni enima ni say Eugene wani so ohyedodo na wo mpe party na sem. I'm not sure so you're surprised MPP lose yana.
Do we ka say me party na sem and the party ni timo pede na say the in previous elections kwa okay I say be ko na say baby abi ekoi ye codec no be no be too say you can say okay okay I say James Baldwin can be or say if you shut your eyes to reality you be consumed by it okay I say enti obi entimi enkan de all cano na se utifie na ejatum na wa utifie one church ma abede no one minute do no wo hu say ejatu fie no eno be entwi enti me the general secretary asake pacho ba sam say edi na NDC o NPP o my general secretary.
Honorable Manti Hono.
Me say, question is Busa, Moshe. And so far, Obia Musa, general secretary, a DNT, a Marco cabinet.
Oh, okay. Say Busa, Ebia JFK, or MPP, ni say,
and your uncle, general secretary, be NDC or MPP. Say, Obia, your more Juma, your mount roads. And I am out duty, and I'm out responsibilities.
Yes.
And I'm a boy. It is being in a party, no. Yama a master thing in our cabinet. Yes, chairman, and the general secretary in Kwan and Brown.
Okay.
That question has to be a Musayo. So be a Musayo. Okay, I say, let me a Majuma MP. Who should be a never trouble. Me no mean a day before presidential. I said many I deal with media check at the highest level. Media Nipan nine na ye ko to swabam. Obi e MPP ni. Ye nya no ban ade ope. The kind e be antemase. What you say? But I said what I said and I have suffered the consequences. If I was fine, it's politics. Me e betrayed. Dear on my journey, in a point that find those say, I think you can. Ababi ye kotoa, it was losing so. Otoa baby, it's what me bob when you penny no. So when Timmy and yes, I go fan Kodua ba. Okay, I say. Now question so far, me say in central for another party for usa party hierarchy, chairman, general secretary, a down one, your mom cook. Party no, at the country, a Mawu general secretary, and now chairman cabinet no, and it say you ensure that at every single time, a buy program and our policy you are the it aligns with your party. So, what do you mean?
Mijipa.
The manifesto na nipa de to Obama party obi o Kenyana ha onye NPP ni onye NDC ni and so be a free association and on the to Obama NPP. Okay, I say it at any given time no, your duty is to ensure that the president, his cabinet, time no is in sync with the party manifesto. What you want no? Okay, I say your back education, your policy, then your back rural development, your policy on national manifesto, then say yes, I don't know where. No, here say about my cabinet to work with your minister. Of your cabinet to be asked, will you want to say an advisor to the president? So yes, you do get here, 19. So yes, you quit it. So you just your job is always to bring the government back to the center. What I say? Yes, and now say your party, not party is formidable enough government. Now, say the manifesto promises are Ghana for feel say yentimi anhwe enyina so ama omo nyina so anto aba ma ya na eno ho na who so because here for election no man the one panel odi kan ye na call ni so adi no is informed by the party manifesto. What I say, it is a bar avenue. The gatekeepers of the party's manifesto, every year, the chairman and the general secretary, meeting of the cabinet. They just don't go there to look at the manifesto. By in fact, and not to change, and no one said, we blew away the car. And so, so far, general secretary, Ekasa say reforms, and make a year the banner. And no man will be a training. Party 2008, a cry lose to a cliffhanger of an election by 30,000 votes. Well, no, after that, you know, party set up and a committee chaired by Dr. Eugene, former Ghana's commissioner to South Africa. On that committee now, I'm about to say that I'm going for 20 and me that I'm wrong. I have to now chapter 4 of Dr. Hima committee report. That report, Professor Michael Kodua committee this year, no, a copy of it. Now, report has been a kind. Report is a kind of said. Embrace the party, no, or more effect to about internal officers, no, a constituency, region, national, parliamentary, the presidential, no, expanded base, no. Because secretary no adult. Now this was one of the ways that it used to check the incidence of financial inducement. Now, every year, no, because yes, I finally 2009 one, which the party did. From 2010, the party must take intermediate steps with a limited expansion. Okay, I say, I remember all card-bearing members of the party, all internal elections. Now, from 2010, ABC and how many years?
NCRI fan. Mechiwasia, ibetimi aka say, sa reform Sebiaba because I remember in 2008.
Nana, Odie, the patch, you restrict yourself to a funny sound. You go 40.
Okay. What's he saying?
Busadi, Dr. Heyman committee report in 2009. One of the recommendations, said, you expected the base of the party, or about internal officers. We are parliamentary candidate, we are MP, we are an officer of the party. We are president, we are officer of the party. Or party. What I say?
Yeah.
When a party you Congress chairman, party you regional chairman, party you national chairman, so party now the parliamentary candidate, and one the presidential candidate. Now Dr. Hayem committee report said 2009 you're restricting it to polling stations for may expand it. I'm going to go for 5 the buy.
Right.
Then what in 2010 air promo. Party should take an intermediate step with a limited expansion now. All card-bearing members of the party at Waba. Now, Mibusa said from 2010, it be doing how many years?
Wow. Nese sa idea na eba senka obia ɔwɔ card wɔ MPP mu na ɔyɛ in good standing otua ne to yɛ bibia ne yɛma no kwan na ɛnyɛ delegate nko a selected no ɛnyɛ nne na recommendation ne bai
because this recommendation no ba me am telling me one of the principal architects of the expansion that man be MPP UK general transfer MPP UK secretary no yeah this proposal the buy yeah frabuchi the buy this 2 tier yeah to and to so because of the fee 2007 now yeah the buy no na MPP force there be we are MPP for by him and then for by him yeah but no man but he man can so okay and when you are no 5 maybe a bit my because you need your head minimum you should take an intermediate step of ensuring that all card bearing members at Waba from 2010 it is in there and now I know Kasei MPP Abaya a bar MPP party a bar and now MPP Amanukua a bar Ben 2017 it may be a friend of Ghana card a buy it is Ghana near Kodua Bia wedi 18 a premium Bia wedi Biano and I got an Ibian on Ghana card until next the oh yeah MPP database secretary ni IBBA uti and so that meeting anyway for a fraction of the population of the party. What I'm trying to say, you pay for Tabakrama and people last election year, and we have 4 million. They put 2 million crying registered new paying members. Year be a saving. And what you got to a bar, a bed will be like I said, and I send them to food so one got to a bar because we are for this coming and you be one. Some money can be cured by it. And this is a reformer, and you really become once a more. And after Dr. Heyman committee report, 2020, the co-election year, yes, I hear another committee chaired by Honorable Yao Sapumafo.
Right. I know you're Yabe.
And year 2020,
okay.
2021, almost 30 years.
Right. Right.
That report on so. In Israel, a normal as party, no, a share. Yeah, we are proposed to maybe before Korea. Why are we comparing ourselves with NDC? Is NDC the standard in this country? Obiara the same people about bathroom, a camp crawl, any a bathroom, a sakraya. We the MPP, we are the pay-sitters. The Juma party, and the man, Tabaumia, Professor Michael Quay, Mr. McMahon, Honorable Matthew Poku Pepe, Honorable Adwa Safo in 2014. I almost set up the party's electoral reform committee. And the offer 169 seats by him. What I say? 80. So, we committee, no committee recommendations. Not the one about my year, not the be a more position. We are. I think I make a sentence. There is something you have to address because she say no. In person, no more saying in say you move be up and on fund. Obia can't remember with Charlie Deuce. Your man quine, non to have go for a party. The beer be cool, we are chef and any members and ye nipa. Or a delegate to or a delegate to or a member of the party who Charlie Deuce. It's a number and some more. He said, yeah, change your Professor Michael Quay show report on the Abano. Either recommendations, no, either party the back. You also say, now, no, we National Council, I think a local conference.
Right.
And to go for a party submitted more constitutional amendments anyway to the committee. This is the way to proceed is for expansion. Maybe the one The entire be your 1,000 delegates. You have 500 penny, but what about you? And a partner betuno. Yes, no. Opeki yes, no to na ko baby. Opeki no so na ko tranche. Ebi so sa ge number. Say hu ya say be expansion deal. Ba yen no so say. Ebi so far kasa na koso. Di na say party share conference July. You beje the beboa party no akim. Because say NPP for kasa e one to mani na kind of say sentiments secretary no kwanya e dey be apathy and sans some course one for anto aba.
All right.
Into the party must embrace internal reform if they are to remain relevant and effective. Reform at this stage, it's not a luxury; it's a necessity.
Okay, nice.
Yes. Because they are reform one. You be a go. Not for very. Why do you want to? And who hate leaders? And why be you? I want to crap party. Who be you? Better party now. And you pray almost saying, he said, go for much answer. And I said, sir, the air of no man or my father. Gonna for you. We're gonna for you. Said, and man, you quite a bit my own mind way. Gonna for you. A party or Buja for Mebunu in Kitesia and Cracker Pom with University Campus, GDA any MPP. And you have study part of could the NDC. What I say, a day na young, and I fear young could be NDC, or could be NDC. And no more because this is question. The dear part of your party, I say, reform is election. It's not a luxury, but it's a necessity.
Interesting.
The party now reform on one. Maybe I hear a crumb. You hear it were 88 members of parliament, 41%. The BC that is 2,000. It's more beyond travel to say a better. Ghana for Katache. Say, more good secretary. Na Mosesa and not the Moye, Namumra, Namuba, near Shet, Mosesa, you some way ready the mind of a mobile man. Or your GD or the markets figures are the MPP winning elections are figures in the NBC. Ghana for the GD as the new patriotic party. It's shut a notion. You're supposed to be. A quiet faso. I did Eugene. Say, my can your Ghana card there. Biometric party membership. And if I say a problem, well, we'll be a bit of one of that. We can easily go to the Uber race out of Ghana card by waiting your details in our national identification. What I say? The quiet faso you deal with the arm. What I say? The quiet, the faso you deal with digitized. Into traffic, work card now, or card and a transparent delegate management. What I say? Moving to say, me a chairman, it's in the Uber one police station, the man one a guru. What I say? In the ceremony in our process to move for because of the nature of our elections, we are elections, or you do. Me, I'm a chairman state. Everyone. What I say? Yes. Yeah, money to me or everyone. You will be or Obegusa, a said Muslim. What I say? It is some money in Ghana for a head. What I say? Police station for the they are the lifeblood of our party. In case of reform to share a power almost. With tools, training, any recognition. No, my year is from my end. Yeah, let me a over the almost party. But when the party was what the cat was to about the any idea. And the internal elections, must be free, fair, and transparent. We are chairman, what human say we are Busha. You were Juma so bad, you don't talk about. We for Nika, we say, yeah, I opinion. You were Juma so bad, you don't talk about.
Right.
The giants are no man, it's about Bia, the father bar, or Bia, Juma. Nipa me be trade for you. Would not be any self say, they'll qualify man of four matter.
Right.
Wajina. Uwinia. Uwinia. Your own enemy. And one ma, everybody say, why you the baby? Now I thought continue quite so. Now you two, or Bape or the title. Start to pan the way for me. And what? Because party beer, we win the power. And yesterday is united. If you unite back on that, your one agenda. Into also a yes, but I reform them must be inclusive, responsive, and better organized to engage with Ghanaians on the real issues. Now, but to quick report to buy Dr. Mafoso, former MP. Yeah, we the last parliament, you know. The discuss I mean to the man. So engage Ghana for at the culture man to now your presentation last week Thursday. Now the big can meburu o man to the person you know government issues. Now you man handle.
Honorable line breaky, the Okanu Unhiamina Eddie Ewi, but to line breaky. Or say, apart from Professor Michael Quay, reports na ba afina mobile bekan wansem no. MPC na mowie mojumano. Mojejin toboa edema Dr. Emmanuel Mafua, ono ye Ufuru crew member of parliament former, ono so ye Krachini researcher. So ono so nkot ehwehwe mu mbusa de ntia MPP for mulusu ye ba kone se mebuna nto amamo enyeza
yeah the can deal with the party for no
okay
because oba could do constituency bia and a chairman ataka and MP anyway and we are mamiska there the only person here no the AEC asem the person say Ghana nam one ono onye delegate onye MPP ono otunaba at the country one to aba
okay.
And it was 2.1 million and Antwi. It didn't know Antwi. And they perceived me. It got a month for your presentation last a Kodua conference hall, University of Ghana. And someone was done it, you know. And I research, you know, finding about it before. Number one. Ghana
mebuna nto ama abama MPP
MPP.
Okay, they told me
a soft governance issue.
Bit saying
Soft governance issue the optics. The former Chief Justice Kodua Ministry. Now was say the Sika Abama and Sanka the Sika. The issue of Galamsey. It be the issue of police recruitment. It be to say, we just say, project. And I'm sure, sir, the party needs all these documents to formulate a strategy for our next election in 2028. With my catch of a Ghana for saying, the Ama or Mutuma Yen. And to any no. They are saying, nobody say in Kodua. That you know, a baby almost made that on one. And you're number one. Yes, and you're number one. Because messenger no be as good as the message. What I say, it did not Ghana for excess radio no.
Right.
What I say, we in Kodua. So the client you say Darucha, you bought Alajite, you bought those sides, you bought Ajeni Boateng, you bought the Buchinum, or who's something for now. And you say, Ella, Oko Bobra, Oko Sintan, and now say Oko Tear school fees. And people are obedient so Osmanwa, now discuss Mana, Obako Yedi Skepata. Then I put her some money. I was already from him. Ubi echi. It's not going to go, oh, Fui, I pay the also when you know, and Shakray Biaba. What I say?
Right.
And yes, say, for me, a bro, Scatafire party, you must not. Ebia and 4 years ago. Should be a go to be the Democrat and Tessa. When I want I said, got into thing. Me, I no man Ghana for it because don't forget, we live in the communities. What I say?
Right.
Oba, get to bro, no. So, it's you be CBR. Santa won't try pump. What I say?
Right.
What about one of these guys? Or a photo or meaning somebody inform me of why why you do. Yes, of the unity, partnering we are coming.
Right.
If you do me, I do you no.
Right.
We are joking. You be a girl. If you be
yeah.
If you be a more acceptable, by how I year and cassa. Any boo, but my yes. Very, very important.
All right.
Party, whatever you can need my Kodua, will be a department in production, now will be cast on the casa, some money, you know, Ghana for faith.
Okay.
What I say? And just was some mankind. But and still said, old parts the catapult when you accept and needy. What I say? There will be a basse, Obamano, Ompenoa, Kodua Madi Ope. That's us. Name and Cassette Chelipa. Look at Chelipa now. Also, what you have for. Almost on the cassette now. He chafed in Chelipa, part in the supper.
All right.
It is time Kabumuno. He are dear back now. I say a friend once because our goal is to win our it's not to win argument within the party, but to win elections for Ghana. That is our goal. What I say?
Okay. All right.
And the rebuilding now, they come once and we are not just in the party machinery. We are rebuilding the soul of the party. They a mebunu I want Ghana. Man, the new patriotic party, and now someone to my where did you go wrong? A dear incident next MPP, I know. I yet been say NDC about MPP and NPP DNP. Somebody you know no man going forward now. SCFF must na maybe we plan to we are finance don't to message and you must work for it with discipline, data, and direction.
All right.
And the road to 2028 begins now. Now, also, in the report, what they are council. Now, accommodation, I said, back. Now, July, if you know what they are doing now, it started a reorganization. Our priority is to restore public trust in the NPP. We must acknowledge that there were shortcomings in the past. You fix them, improve upon our achievements, to present a new, stronger version of NPP. As a resource, also energize our grassroots structures, especially the Mebunu, NMA, the youth and women's wings. The real campaign begins in the communities, not in the party headquarters. Yes, from Ghana from Kasa. Because home, maybe you're down here. As some are saying, Ghana for on your promises, they want participation. What I say, they want to still say, make up. We and then because we are the many MPP was MPP, the money, the fine, and Mama Comedy. Suddenly, Omufu said, Nebunu, Namahama, appointed woman, with the ministers when you small. Stand over some who MPP. What I say, and yet will be. And I want to say, back in that power, no near to me, no what's now. And then she get here, when the independent, when the minister pay. On minister, Jatemba or car, or candidates or cannon. Difficulty, when the independent, when the minister paying, on fast our positions in our country. I send back or kind of send all kind of because party me be here with the and no,
all right.
And to be or empty and I want the minister be could be in Jasimba. There's all the no factor. We are going to deal with a formidable party,
right?
And that formidability, will come out of and Kodua a party first, not about personal interest. And the party first, about opposition, will be armed. Now, no, somebody called Koso party headquarters. Into in trunk of 4 cars near the let me see who I think about one thing. Well, Miss February, Mr. Friend, about the half the minister. We enjoy 2 months. Suddenly, I didn't say, the party do only a separate either you win or you lose. It's so wow. Again, get a party in the year, not the position. No more, no, you're going to party, but the students can draw more. Some way in a normal SFA made a good and you yet to me, we are coming. You must begin to place the MPP at the heart of everything that we are doing. The BIM will be an important.
All right.
I think I'm okay. The best of the MPP is behind us. It's life ahead of us.
Mate. Honorable, that's it. Meaning, so we are part 1. Ain't meaning say when she say
what after part 2 account
na say na de majawa ma interject wa ka flu enti we nya we stood ufin kran ba no question am person buza no buza say phone so de ya say nye de enti wo ba me hu na me hwe wani buza question be mi enu bi mate be na so ochia ho
you know so make sense to be something for Manakwa so in a midnight for that sabo asunjin into Yugusto. Yes, so.
All right. Medanse insurance 104.5.
Yes, so we and Sama Subin member of parliament. I think so a former member of parliament. Or the two Ibia. Ora we manage now. No quarrel the Obeka. Before saying a yin to obey in a crown, now or can quarrel. He has been telling the truth. I mean, he has been saying the truth. What kind of quarrel? Right from the day NPP says, Omuba Bemo, Omu create some mess. What kind of quarrel? And then, even when they are in opposition now, Gusuka, Yemisa say, Justin from Ponko Dietima Babontin or Sermon Dinama, Ama Anase, or the Nico Disciplinary Committee. No, untimi. Because Omunim says, Sama Wakanino, and Sama Ayano Quarrel. Urewe Enyanye majority leader on the side of NPP. Urewe Enyen lead parliament in any way that. But Sarah Josepho will lead parliament pen while deputy majority leader pen. Was several 3 terms, I think say 3 terms in Domiko Abinya. Why ye Nima Bibri Ediamo Petino. Was several as a gender minister, gender and social protection minister pen. She has been on trip for party business before. Were 2 points because of party anti. Was sacrificing a life because of party anti. Samanu we could be in an oka kakrebia. Could you have reported my check painting the secret also? Ya semon, a dineko and painful him. On says has a nankusi baby, I am Mrs. Omutimi yana. The day I'm a minute ya na omuni hono. That was the day omudrin who say no. So my we crown, Jumadia where did your party? See a dineko a party executives anymore. What are we going to ask her? We are just going to embarrass her and embarrass ourselves. So we need not to even respond to our own, our own meeting I call it for. Enti ene obi mbisa se saa sermon no mo sermon Sara Adwasafo no ekoye ana anko ekoso anko because MPP for they know clearly semana ma America no anyo no nko na waka na pen subi na MP waka yewre ya na no sisi yeji bochencho na bo yeji bochenchi waka bi en ogusuka yewra Edward Enin former Obuasi East Member of Parliament on so waka bi chewen se bosu kan bi na abranti papa we ni din kwa de sen oh mekaya me bun jacho adoma ko ba fi owo ina aka even Dennis Miracle Sabwaji no si oye government spokesperson I mean Brennan people wa ban mu na kasamo bomia no ai dey osan kasamo bomia no oka bi okogina ba bi ka se bomia shouldn't have accepted defeat or considered defeat okan obi show so ejini yembisa se sankofo we na kasanse we na muntimi anto mo nsa amfro mo na ba ko pe ekoka bia wo se yeto yensa afre no kubondok ensembe na papa yankase papa Kennedy Japan onyanka mfa MPP ho ensembe na ye papa yankasa ye papa Kennedy ohene Japan me papa no onyanka mfa MPP ho timi di MPP atem MPP die onu no so obejoin MPP enkwasiafo party mfancha bi ensembe na waka none of MPP members or none of MPP executives has come out with sermon say omo dey friend with disciplinary committee. It is a ye bi na say obi ye bi na say wan kan so obi su ko ye bi na oka, then you are being tried to be biased and hypocrite. Enti Kodua Frimpong na say any mpanyfo no mo di say dwuma na no mu say no saa ba ye mami eni kwanse ha no because after all mami no wa ye party dwuma pen and e bibi na edi copy abrochire ni mistake o ya ni so okosa ewo TikTok emane babontin that was her mistake. And apart from that no ile via no mo person mo gitum nya no mo kotam mami no ebesi ho mami ni chire mo yo no a but ye nim se na ye imposter omukofo obi te se Sara Adwasafo no NBC Parliament eno mo gi 11 2 10 time enti subi na mpidie me penasem ensoto awiabo apetampe obeka no kra na kirewo. And I think MPP for this is the high time I was a more money down. No party the more restructuring because the rebuilding, restructuring, and I'm mokikan rofu bebre no. Enyan koyo, ebia thank you to we in a beshase, ebia my heading, matimi apagana for acho, any more party supporters at your nebi beshase say, enima eko baby kakra. But no crano, it is not guaranteed. The movie Ghana for advances and so beto abama because madi o man we abro and muti kuruma muti minya no kasa ade yurajo Mahama tariffs electricity tariffs water bill anything can increase go up. But have you forgotten say yurajo the money Mahama efa akunjani just 3 months ago ya have you ever thought of it and kai da ECG enye asem keto ni na echi na mutimi kosanko wia containers say ho asem moja to mega me can say my people don't understand me say a strategy ena team for jo ebeye on the 1st of April it was April fool but we know whose allegations na no din and o sha say any mami mfa twitwa ngime ho na yenkoka say ayampa elupren kura ba hanom ye hu niema no wo enti enka say yikoke na odi twitwa je na no kura na nkoyi ono ahu pressure akon so team for jo ahu pressure akon so enti ene wakana no to because he knows clearly so the evidence some more kind na what allegations and it was a plan to just stop talking about the ECG containers na Iran because now for no marking hubom enti ampaso agenda no it worked successfully. I get Juma successfully and no be ECG one semka and branch Samuel Samuel Jinapo, ne din de say Samuel Jinapo, right? And no mun no mojai, energy minister. Ghana, if an ayeko. Assemble ne na can week ni wiana say ye can say some who boni a jat no. A we serious assassination. And a we serious assassination. The members of Ghana, a we serious assassination. And this aban, the ceremony. Sans and sem na moka, no mojato. Makach them all. Ora team no, Ghana for still no Madrid that's all. The Ora no. Ghana for still no Madrid that's all. Ora, team Ora. Operation recover all lutuno. Mama you because enkofo sika nyina fa enkofo nsase okroma enkofo disika omo kujila no mo yede mayu because intimate na kroma emu bi ni sika na mo ka chese mo ba wo bejiji na mo ba na mo jimani a nhwe mu se election is just around the corner and this time around we are not going to vote for NPP neither NDC in baby beto afa. And this NDC failure, Yanka someone fail. But this time NDC failure, the agenda is to push MPP and NDC away. It will get to MPP now you're popular, corner two party, Nambra, name support you. Because we are not going to support any MPP or any NDC again. Enough is enough. And I've said it. NDC failed this abay we are. Nobody is praying for NDC to fail. But once you show me na emergency program, some of us we are not going to do campaign. We are not going to campaign for this any of two political parties, MPP or NDC. Obi ebeji opportunity be say nipa we be boy oye youth ni be follow no. And I will do massive campaign on my platform. Say Debbie am here now. I was you are number one authentic platform Mega TV. Na kupon ko so shiraw. Me so subscribe. No like it within our share. For comment it too. I get guy emfa emma. Me ma bi cheba for United States of America. Na kupon shiraw mami. Mami roya bi UK. Bye bye.